What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Don, and we are back with another video. As always, I always start with my thanks because it's you guys that really make the channel grow. I see my views growing every day, my likes are going up, and even subscriptions. Do so if you haven't, or just listen if you just want to hear something new. You know, it really motivates me to make these videos when I see stuff like that. So as always, I thank you guys for that. Now, today we got to talk about the MVP announcement. Of course, Giannis won again. And, you know, this is really significant to me, at least, because I wanted to tell you guys something about LeBron that I've been telling you guys. The time for LeBron is really running out. And if you look at the league now, there are several young guys that in a couple years, they will be the face of this league now. I'm not saying that LeBron won't have MVP level performances. He just won't win it. You know, there's one player that keeps being on my mind. In a couple years, he will be considered for this MVP conversation with Giannis. You know what I'm saying? Luka Doncic. Luka is this player right now that I think in a couple years will absolutely change the whole NBA. And it will be the downfall for LeBron because we're going to start to see now that we're going to move on to other players. It's not a coincidence that Giannis goes out and wins another MVP. He actually won 2 seasons in a row, joining Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The guy is a monster, you know. From where he came from, I remember when he first came into the league a couple years ago, you know. It's probably like maybe 4 or 5 years ago now, maybe even longer than that. I can't remember because I remember this skinny Greek kid coming into the league, him doing the dunk contest and all that, you know, with the whole Greek theme and all that, to him putting on muscle and him being where he is now. It shows you what hard work gets you. But it also shows you that the NBA can change at any time. So for LeBron, it's more of a, what can I do at this point to win championships? But for starters, he can start by winning here in the bubble, which I think, of course, he's going to get to the final. They'll probably win. They'll probably win unless there's like some type of disaster, you know, which is good for LeBron. But if personal stats is what he cares for more, the MVP conversations are going to start going to different players now. You know, does he have another MVP in him, LeBron? Yeah, I think so. I think he has like one more in him. But he'll have to go crazy the year that he wants to win that. He'll have to go crazy and everything. You know, Giannis got even better from last season to this season, at least in the regular season. If there was an MVP for the playoffs, would it probably be LeBron? Yeah, it would probably be him. But now you're seeing that there's so many different players that are growing to that potential. James Harden will always be in the conversation. Steph Curry, when he comes back next year, you know, we forget about him, you know, because the Golden State Warriors have been awful. But there's probably 3 or 4 different players, you know, maybe even a Damian Lillard. If Damian Lillard gets even better than what he is now, you know, I think that league now is kind of over the whole love affair with LeBron. And I think a guy like Luka is probably not too far away from being in that conversation. For now, it's going to be Giannis that's dominating the East. But, you know, I really do believe, and let me know in the comment section if you think I'm right. I'm not saying LeBron's days are over. I'm just saying that there's a couple of players now that will be considered every year with LeBron. And if it comes to head-to-head, of course, LeBron is going to be a top 3 player regardless. Will he be number 1? I don't know. Because if I look at the voting results, the first place votes only went to Giannis and LeBron. Giannis had 85, LeBron had 16. Now, if I look at everybody else on this list, and I'm using this list to kind of think about next year as well. So I mentioned LeBron and I mentioned Luka. You still have Kahwi, you have AD, you have Damian Lillard, Siakam, you know, and you have maybe a Jason Tatum that I put on there. And I mentioned Dame already. So just out of those, I think Tatum, Luka, and Lillard are probably your best bet as far as names that haven't won it yet, but going forward are having really good chance of winning it. Because the league is changing now. The league is going to change in a couple years again, and it will be these guys that are going to be running the league definitely. So for LeBron, championships is what should be on his mind. Can he win individual titles? Yeah, but I think Those days for now, they're gonna come to an end shortly. But let me know what you think. Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think LeBron will have a bounce back monster season, or do you agree with me? Because I do think that LeBron's time as the quote unquote king, he might win the championship this year, but the MVP is also something that I know he holds that heavy to his heart. But let your boy down know in the comment section what you think, man. Like, comment, rate, subscribe if you haven't already. And this your boy Don, man. I'll see y'all next time. Peace. I'm out.